Dell PowerFlex has many applications across industries, whether it's retail, manufacturing, financial services, others, right? So if you take retail, whether it's a store, or you take manufacturing where data is being generated at larger scale and you want to process it, and then you want to enable other use cases based on that data, whether it's machine learning algorithms, whether it's vision related AI models that you want to run, all of that depend on data. And these are two industries where a lot of data gets generated at the edge in the store or manufacturing location, and you could have multiple locations, right? So being able to process that data locally becomes important. And I think PowerFlex is really suited to do that. Let's take an example of retail. If you're a retail company that has hundreds of stores across the US, then you could deploy PowerFlex in each one of those to enable business outcomes that provide that kind of outcome, whether it's you're protecting inventory for that location, or you're trying to understand the demographics of your customers coming in and how they're interacting with your system or your products. All of those insights will be generated right there at that location. You can actually deploy that across globally, but then you also have to think about data residency. And this is where PowerFlex will be really useful because it does combine compute and storage, and you can then keep your data residency policies in place so that it doesn't go anywhere else. So let's take an example of a manufacturing customer where they are manufacturing, their products on an assembly line, and they could be right now they might have systems that do provide all the sensor data, the metrics around it, and so there's tons of information that's coming in, right? So Insight would come in and actually have that conversation of, what are you looking to do? What's the right fit? What's the ROI? Is there really value in what you're trying to do based on the investment that we think you would have to put in? And so once we have that, then proposing the right architecture, whether it's the hardware architecture as well as the software architecture that goes on top of that hardware. Once we have that architecture in place, then we can go ahead and build it and then deploy it and support it. And so from a customer experience point of view, looking at Insight and Dell working together to provide a solution becomes really powerful. And they can have the peace of mind saying, okay, I need this to be done. I know it will be done because Insight and Dell are working together.